Hello you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today's video I have for you guys everything I crocheted in about 2 months. So I'm currently filming this on September 1st and I have a bag of plushies that has been what I've crocheted since I moved out of my parents' house and into my new place, which has been since July 6th. So about 2 months, a little bit shy, like a week shy, actually like, what, 5 days shy of 2 months. But basically 2 months, and then this I thought would be also interesting to kind of do because this is a more realistic what I was able to crochet in 2 months, because also in those past 2 months I have been working a full-time job, which before, if you guys watched my Everything I Crocheted in a Month videos or however long videos, it was a lot more because crochet was my full-time job. Now that crochet is not my full-time job, I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you what I was able to crochet, like I said, in about 2 months, given that I'm not just constantly crocheting all the time as my job. So I have one of my big pink bags here, and we're just gonna go ahead and go through this, which, by the way, in the last video I posted here on this channel, I did quite a lot of updates at the end of it. If you want to hear about markets I have coming up, about a new in-person store I'm selling at, all sorts of things like that are at the end of that video. And that was my last yarn haul that I posted. So if you want to hear details about all of that, you can check out that video. But today's video is just going to be me sharing all of these items with you that I've crocheted in no particular order because I cannot remember the order that I made all of them. But I will have patterns linked below for you. It's probably too many patterns to put all in the description because the description has a character limit. So I'll probably do like I normally do and make a Google Doc for you guys that has all the crochet patterns linked in the order that I am showing them. But with that, we're gonna get into it. I have this bag, which I can also link these bags for you. I use these for when I transport plushies to markets. And I use this to bring all of the plushies back here to my parents' house, because once they are done crochet-wise, then I'm bringing them here to price tag them and get them ready to sell at markets. So anyways, I have this bag pretty much completely full. There's still a little bit of room in here, but pretty much completely full. So I decided while I was coming to my parents' house today to visit, I would sit down and film this video for you guys, as well as just bring these here because there's not much room to store them at our apartment. So anyways, with that, we're gonna get into all of this. And like I said, this is in no particular order. All right. So first, I did actually a reel and I posted it here on YouTube as a short, so you may have seen some of these items. But I did do a video of seeing how much I could crochet with one skein of burlap baby blanket yarn. And this is the color Dino Dot. So I was able to make this dinosaur. And then we have a few other items that are in this color in this bag as well. So you will see those throughout. But there's that guy. Next, this is a more recent make and I really love how it turned out. We have this little elephant in this like pastel color. I believe, I know this is Burnett Baby Blanket. I think it's called Pitter Patter. Pretty sure it's called Pitter Patter as the color name. So here's the little elephant. I still am prepping for Halloween and some of my horror themed events. So we have Cthulhu here that I did. Next we have two of these loaf cats, which if you guys have seen, the loaf cats are such a fun new trend in the crochet community. So I made two of them. Love how these guys turned out. And I'll definitely be making more of them, especially if they sell well, but honestly I'll probably just make more even before I see how they sell because I love them so much. So I have an idea for a Halloween spooky themed one, so you'll probably see that coming up soon. Next, again with that Dino Dot color, we have this little snake, which, by the way, I'm not saying all the color names of everything just because you guys, like, you can pretty much tell just by going on Burnett Blanket, like, this is this color or whatever, but that Dino Dot is a new color and I get a lot of questions on it, so that's why I told you the color name of that one. But I will also, by the way, on that Google Doc with the crochet patterns at the end, just link like, here's Bernat Blanket, here's Parfait Junkie, the different yarns I typically use. So you can also see those. Next we have another spooky little item. This is one of my favorite patterns that I have ever designed. This is my ghost with a little pumpkin trick-or-treat basket. I need to make a few more of these because last year I only had 2 and I believe they both sold at my first fall market, and this year I have 3 different events in October, so I think I'm gonna need to make more. But he is so cute. Did that little guy. Next we have a little pattern test that I did, and this pattern is out now, and then it also has a whole group of them, like a little vampire and other guys, so I would definitely check out all of them. But I specifically was a tester for this zombie, and I love how he turned out. I think he's so cute. I also did another how much can I crochet with one skein, by the way, with this color in Bernat Blanket. And here's a little seal I did. You also saw the loaf cat already that was in that color as well. So I used up a whole skein of that in the past 2 months. So you'll see a few more items in those colors as well. I'm trying to kind of show you in like some sort of order, but nothing in here is very organized. Anyways, next we have a little octo again in that Dino Dot color. And then we have some baby octos as well in that Dino Dot color. We have 1, 2, and there's a third one somewhere in here, I know. Yep. Here is the third one, so there's those. We also have a mini Yoda. I want to make a few of these because I know this is going to be popular at markets. I think this might be the last 2 items I have from the Dino Dot color, and that is these 2 Triceratops. Here's another octo, and this is, my hair is all over this stuff. But anyways, this is the, again, gray color. I have these 2 little fried eggs. We have another Triceratops, this time in this fun little blue color. In that same blue color, we have this dragon, which was another pattern test I did, super fun one, and this is no-sew. Pretty cool. I think that zombie is actually no-sew as well. Oh no, I had to sew on the ears. I forgot about that part, but very low amount of sewing. And then this dragon is completely no-sew, so I'm definitely gonna make a few more of these in other colors, but I did just a fun color for the pattern test. And this pattern should definitely be out by the time you guys are seeing this video, so I'll have it linked below. We have another little mini octo guy. These are just great for me to do with little bits of scrap yarn. So we have that. We have some chicks. I did 3 of these. I still have quite a few more I want to do for my upcoming events, but we have 3 so far. And then same with the ducks. I did 3 of them, but I do have quite a few more I would like to prep over the next month or so for my upcoming events. One of the first things I made since we moved into the apartment, so it was all the way at the bottom of this bag here, is a little Ariel. Super cute. I've made this mermaid pattern quite a few times and finally made her in Ariel inspired colors, and I love how she turned out. Next we have some chicken nuggets. There is 4 right here. I think there might be a 5th one in this bag somewhere. Hang on. Yep, here it is. So we have 2 angry guys, 2 happy ones, and then 1 straight face one. They're hard to hold all at the same time, but I do have 5 of these. Next we have leggy frogs, which I did 9 of them. I have 2 in pink, and then all the rest of them are just in regular green. So I'm trying to show you all of them, but they're hard to hold all at once. 2 more to equal 9. I know I was missing some. Next we have just 1 little bee. I am definitely going to do quite a few more of these, but we do have 1 here. Alright, we're getting down to the wire, you guys. I have 3 axolotls, so we have 2 in blue and 1 in purple. Again, I need to do quite a few more of these, but I do have these ones done with. And then the final items are chickens, which if you guys have seen my shorts, the YouTube shorts I've been posting are probably the best way to keep up with what I've been making in more so real time, because they're the easiest for me to post and get out there quickly. These videos take a lot longer, obviously. But anyways, I have a bunch of chickens, like a bunch. I think there's 16 in here total. So we have 2 again in this gray color that I used a whole skein of and did the YouTube short / reel on. We have 4 that are in black, and I did some embroidered red eyes on them. So we have these 4. And then I'm running out of room on this couch. Then we have 2 in this tweed color. I believe it's called sandy tweed. I really like how these ones turned out, especially for fall. Next we have 2 in this cream color. We have 3 in this tweed color that I use a lot. This one's called ivory tweed, which by the way, almost all the yarns I used for everything here is burlap blanket, because that's what I have mostly at our apartment. All right, final few chickens. We have 2 in this speckled color. Pretty sure this is called typewriter if I'm remembering correctly. And final one is this one. This one might be called sandy tweed. It's either this one or this one that's called sandy tweed. But if you go on the burlap blanket tweeds, you can pretty easily tell which one is which color, obviously, because this one's a lot darker than this one. But that is all for chickens, and then that's everything in general that I crocheted over the past 2 months. Like I said, a little bit shy of 2 months. In a few days it would actually be 2 months, but I wanted to go ahead and take these items or bring these items here to my parents' house while I was here, because it's Labor Day weekend, so it's a longer weekend. So I was actually, able to come visit and then bring the stuff here. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys all of it as well before it goes up into my regular inventory and I can't remember when I made it and all of that stuff. And now that you have seen all of those plushies, I do want to tell you that it is 63 plushies, so you don't have to go back through the video and count how many that was total or anything. It was 63 plushies. Okay, and it has been 57 days, so technically this is actually how many plushies I've crocheted in 57 days, which is close to 2 months. So that's a little over 1 plushie a day average, which I feel like is pretty good, especially because when we first moved into the apartment, the first week or 2, maybe even up to 3 weeks, I barely did any crocheting at all because we were focused on building furniture, getting fully moved in and unpacked and everything. So I feel like that's still a pretty good average for, again, working a full-time job and a good portion of those 57 days not actually doing much crocheting. But towards the end of those 57 days has definitely been a lot of crocheting because I'm getting down to the wire with all my markets. But anyways, you guys, that is all for this video. I apologize, it's probably a little shorter than my recent videos have been, but I still hope you enjoyed, and I hope you are all doing super great. I don't know when you're actually gonna see this video, by the way. Again, like I said in my previous video, things are up in the air. I'm pretty much posting as I can, and just fingers crossed you guys are sticking around. If you're watching this, I really truly do appreciate you for being here and just in general sticking around, even though I'm not posting near as often as I used to. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go because my SD card is now almost out of storage. And in general, I have chatted a whole bunch in the last few videos I posted, so figured you guys might appreciate a video that's a little bit quicker and not me just rambling the whole time. So anyways though, like I said, Google Doc will be linked below with all the crochet patterns in the order that I showed you all these items. And at the bottom of that Google Doc, you can find a link to my most used yarns. Like I said, almost everything here is Bernat Blanket. We do have a few Parfait Chunkies like the axolotls and the leggy frogs, and the bees and the chicken nuggets are all Parfait Chunky. And then this little Yoda is Sweet Snuggles Light, or actually Chenille Home Slim technically, but Sweet Snuggles Light, Chenille Home Slim, kind of the same. But I think like mostly everything else is blanket yarn. So anyways, it'll still be linked below for you though. All the yarns that I typically use, whether they're used for these items or not. And if you have a specific question about like, what did you use? Like what color was it you used for, I don't know, the pink leggy frogs or something, then you can always ask in the comments and I try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Anyways though, as always, you guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go, like I already said, and I shall talk to you guys in the next video, hopefully soon. As always, don't really know when that'll be, but hopefully soon. So thanks for watching, and I shall catch you then. Goodbye.